pregnant woman. Do you remember such? Yes, as that pregnant woman that carried that baby. The baby does not see light. The baby is just carried inside the liquid within the mother's womb, and he moves, he eats, he relates with the mother through all the tissues and system. We saw him in the fifth place as the hound. The hound as one who is so gracious. If humankind could see this as already one who comes to you in distress, can you see that? He has done all of this. Sin is the gateway to error. Error is an alteration of your person. You are being formatted. Oh yeah, you are formatted. So the way we are today, that's not how the Father made us. And then it produces iniquity as the fruits. And the fruit becoming a lifestyle thereafter, multiply, it becomes evil. And so even with that, he has maintained that in for the warning. You warn one, you say, warn the second time, the third time, say, I warned you severally, you couldn't hear, and then the next thing you pass the judgment. As a judge, he is a disciplinarian. Let's speak it first. The Bible says he has given us all things that pertain to people, guards on assignment. And this mission is what is described in your name. No name supposed to be given anyhow. Your name carries the meaning of your mission on earth and vision. It carries all the provisions. And let me say one demonstration. Wherever you are listening to the sound of my voice, you look at my hand, they also represent my faith line. Okay? Okay? These are major areas that God, have you noticed that you are packaged and carrying your life with you? Packaged and carrying your life with you. Carrying your faith with you. And foremost, your discipline matters so much. So can we start from there? Have you discovered yourself? Do you know who you are? Do you really know what you're supposed to be doing? My message for you today is this. My message for you today is this. That when he comes with this, when he put on this, nothing comes with this, when he put on this, nothing changes it. Nothing changes it. But while he stand, the question was, did you really locate? The question was, did you really locate yourself? So let's ask yourself. So let's ask that question. It has been one of that question. It has been one of my series in the assembly where I minister to. I ask them question, what causes confusion in people's life? What has brought us to the place where we are, that we don't even know the crown, we don't know the wisdom, which is our shoulder. I like it when I'm talking about these two shoulders constantly. And as a result, wisdom was used to carry. So what it means, that you came into this life, you did not discover yourself from the head. You have no wisdom to know what to do. Since wisdom is not here with you, or your friends who know you very well can always call you around. Men, I want to say something to you, that it is for your sake and my sake that this fifth attribute must have to be expressed. Because sometimes when we come to the worship plate, and yet the height, in as much as I understand scriptures very well, that we are in perilous times, but this wisdom of not knowing, remove this garment for a moment, to be able to pass to us a message that if you don't know who you are, definitely your speech will be altered. Satan has has formatted you. 2, your hearing and get it. Or somebody will just keep it until he return back looking for it. Today is a lot. Today is a portion. So we have lost our names. We have to go back. I will talk about this 5th attribute by first taking us back to who we are. If we understand that, then we know it. Our vision being altered, we alter our work. We begin to go to where we are not welcome. We will all know that everyday worship was just coming to demonstrate that he lives. But at the end of the day, something else calls my attention. And that was him. 10 years into this calling, he drew my attention to something. And when I saw it, the guilt that came on me. Not that I was living a life of sin. No. But I noticed that the people that were coming misunderstood him, and to align them to their vision could be. So today we have our assemblies lined up with civil servants, private sectors, and quite a lot of other sectors that time will not permit me to call. If you have not located yourself, may I say this to you today, that kindness is still a portion that you are assessing. You have not begun a journey yet. Because by the time he passed it, Romans 13, when we come to that again today, you understand. So for now, we're going to go on break. And I bet you that by the time we return, you are not going to regret any part of this, that you're going to wake out of your sleep. That's the reason why that life is still in you. That's why you are still breathing. That's why you are still walking. That's why you are still hearing. That's why you are still relating with people. That relationship is not because you pray good. It's not because you fast and pray. It's not because you went to the mountain for 100 days. What is keeping you is that name he gave you. It may not even be the name that is given to you by your parents. It could be that name that you have not discovered. You always have a feeling for something great. If we wake out today from that slumber, it will do us good. Can I welcome you to just hold on for me as we go on break? We shall be back again to continue with this. I remain the same pastor you have always known, and I will be back within the shortest period of time to continue from where I've just stopped right now. God bless you. Meet you again in the next brief moment. We get ourselves committed to the cause of this assignment that the Almighty has committed into my hands. May I say something to you as we drive deeper into this, that He's so much interested in you that nothing around you, let's call it negative, discourages Him to have you back on course. And I'm not saying that I've stopped demonstrating power, but it's not the ultimate. It is one of the minute of my missions today. I don't talk about it. I don't mention it because I discovered that it is not relevant when it comes to the kingdom. So that the more we win them into the kingdom, He heals them, even sometimes without us knowing. And they tell us that as soon as you did this, so happened. And we say, wow. Considering when we used to go on a long range of fasting and praying, keep ourselves back from being rich because we feel that we are just too golden to be taught at a point, and that the people concerned must have to pay a particular price. I'm not talking about money, so you don't miss out doing exactly what he has called us to do. Let me also say this in the course of our teaching, that imagine those people we are sent to have also discovered what they are people. He has to be exhausted, sitting down every day, counseling and praying. Only him knows the way. Maybe few of that pastors around him. Only him can prophesy. Only him can pray for the sick. Only him can pray for the sick. Only him can do what other people cannot do. Which means that work he sent us to, by first discovering ourselves. We have discovered ourselves now. We did what he knows best. We did what he called us. We did why he named us that same name that to live in. To live in. Where did I see you and I pick you sick and rushed you to the hospital? Where did I see you stranded by the roadside and I pick you? Today we can't do those things. We could not see the Father in our pastors. We could not see the Father in our pastors. We couldn't see the Father in our colleagues, our deacons, our worshippers. We could not see the Father in our neighbors. We couldn't see the light in our fellow market women. We couldn't see the light in our next time by the grace of God. I know that you're going to enjoy the best part of it and come with me on board. I remain your anchor on this divine path